Hi, this is Suna Senman bringing you another reading 28 of A Course of Love. Course of Love is authored by the same author as A Course in Miracles, and these are brought through two different women. This one is through Marie Perron, and the other one was through Helen Schumann in the 70s. Before I begin, I want to give you a little background, so we can understand this next reading. Myself, I'm trained in psychotherapy, and I've worked many years with many different people. I now call myself a transformation coach because I feel that it is an equal relationship. I simply empower people to go through the transformations that their soul yearns for, or that seemingly life circumstances are asking them to go through. And I do not see illness, I see challenge and help people draw from their inner strength. So this next part is continuing on the relationship chapter number 5 about separation and union. And sometimes some people I've worked with have felt very separated within themselves, and I've even worked with people in various levels of dissociation including multiple personalities, where they had to actually separate whole experiences of being different personalities, but then I help to integrate them into the fullness of themselves. There's a lot of unnecessary guilt and judgment, and that was brought up in the earlier readings, that judgment is what makes separation, naming. So this is just a little prelude so you can understand a little bit more deeply. Listen with your heart, and I will begin with the last paragraph of the reading number 27. Your desire to be separate is the most insane desire of which you have conceived. Over all your longing for union, you place this desire to be separate and alone. Your entire resistance to God is based on this. You think you have chosen to be separate from God so that you can make it on your own, and while you long to return to God and the heaven that is your home. You do not want to admit that you cannot get there on your own. You thus have made of life a test, believing that you can pass or fail through your own effort. Yet the more you struggle to do so on your own, the more you realize the futility of your efforts, even though you do not want to admit that your efforts are futile. You cling to effort as if it is the way to God, not wanting to believe all effort is in vain, or that a simple solution exists. A simple solution within your world, a solution that requires no exertion on your part, is seen to be of little value. The individual, you reason, is made through all the effort and struggle, and without it you would not be. In this case, you're correct, for as you make of yourself an individual, you deny yourself your union with all others. All your efforts to be an individual are concentrated on the life of your body. Your concentration on the life of your body is meant to keep your body separate. Overcoming is your catchphrase here as you struggle to overcome all the adversities and obstacles that would keep you from having what you think you want to have. This is your definition of life, and while it remains, it defines the life you see as real. It presents you with 1,000 choices to make, not once but many times, until you believe that your power of choice is a fantasy and that you are powerless indeed. You thus narrow what you want and go after it with single-minded determination, believing the only choice within your control is what to work hard to obtain. If you let all the world recede and concentrate on this one choice, You reason that you are bound to eventually succeed. This is the extent of your faith in your own ability to maneuver this world that you have made. And if you finally do succeed, your faith is seen as justified. The cost is not examined nor acknowledged. Yet when this faith is realized, the cost becomes quite real. Rather than feeling as if you have gained, feelings of loss will now be what you fight to overcome. What have you done wrong, you wonder? Why are you not satisfied with all you have achieved? The getting what you want that drives your life is proven time and time again to not be what you want once you've achieved it. Yet you think when this occurs that you have simply chosen the wrong thing, and so choose another and another, not stopping to realize that you choose among illusions. You are so surprised that you have not found happiness in what you seek. You continue living life as a test, driving yourself to follow one accomplishment with another, sure that the next one or the next will be the one to do the trick. A trick this is indeed, for what has once failed to work will surely fail again. Stop now and give up what you think you want. Stop now and realize your reaction to these words, the strength of your resistance. Give up what you want. This is surely what you have expected God to ask of you and what you have spent your lifetime guarding against. Why should you make this sacrifice? What then would your life be for? You want so little, really. How can you be asked to give that up? You do want little, and only when you realize this can you proceed to claiming everything that is yours. For every joining, every union that you enter into, your real world is increased, and what is left to terrify you decreased. This is the only loss that union generates, and it is a loss of what was merely illusion. A union begins to look more attractive to you. You're beginning to wonder how it comes about. There must be some secret you do not know. What is the difference, you ask, between setting a goal and achieving it and joining with something? This was reading 28. Take a big breath in now. Slowly release. Again, take another deep breath in. Slowly release. Last deep breath in. Slowly release. Now remain silent. Let those words resonate within you, in your silence, as you simply breathe.